Okay, so the last video I am going to do for you guys is going to be again on unit 3.4, the multiplication, and we're going to be going over mental computation and estimation. So basically when we think of like mental math, I guess it's just us doing it in our head, but really there are steps that we do, and we're just going to write them down. So I have an example. It's going to be front end multiplying, and the first example is going to be 64 times 5. And so one way that we can look at this and get our answer quickly is to 60 times 5, which 300. 6 times 5 is 30, add a 0, that's how we get 300. 4 times 5 is 20, and then 300 plus 20 equals 320, which is our answer here. So here we were just multiplying the number of tens by 5. Here we did multiply the number of units by 5, and then we added the two products together. That's how we got the 320. So the next way I'm going to show you is using compatible numbers. So here is our example. It's going to be 2 times 9 times 5 times 20 times 5, which that looks like it might be a lot. So first thing we're going to do is, looking at this, we're going to rearrange it. So we're going to do 9 times 2 times 5. Let's put those in parentheses. And then 20 times 5. Put those in parentheses as well. Here is the multiplication sign. So looking at this, we are going to do 9 times 10 times 100, and that is 90. If we want to break it down again, times 100 equals 9,000. So looking at this looks a lot better than looking at this. And lastly, I am going to do the thinking memory, which this one was actually kind of cool when I thought about it, because this isn't something that would come to me naturally, I don't think. But anywho, so we're going to go back to our example of 64 times 5. So if you could think about it like this, you're going to do 64 nickels. So nickels, obviously 5 cents, 64, which can be 32 times, which is just 32 times 10, and we love those tens, which is 320. And that was so much easier just talking it out than doing that. And then we're going to do one more, which is going to be 64 times 50. And a way to think of this is 64 half dollars, which is $32, or 3,200 cents. And that is our answer, which, how easy was that? And like I said, this is definitely more thinking memory, but it definitely made it easier. So all of these are examples of mental computation. Never know if I say that right, but all mental math. And it took us less than 3 minutes to do.